Hello friends, this is Mohammed Shakil here from How Engineers Do It, and welcome to the series Practice with Me Sessions, SolidWorks Beginners. Few things before we get started. If you're not in the first video of the series, you would probably miss something useful. Practice with Me sessions are designed in a way to explain tool to the beginners by actually working on the simple projects. Thereby they learn to implement the tool at the same time. It requires zero CAD knowledge if you want to start with these lessons. I will make the drawing file full size in every video beginning so the users can take a screenshot of it and use it while they practice. This series is created following the success and appreciation I received from CAPA videos, so I will try my best to do the same with SolidWorks as well. I request my viewers and subscribers to give the same support I received from CAPA tutorial videos so that we can make this program a huge success. As usual, give thumbs up and comments. Without further ado, let's begin. In this video, we'll work on exercise number 40. To start off, we'll go for File, New, and select the new part template. And we'll go for a sketch and click on the sketch tool, and we just need to decide from where we need to start the sketch. So in this case, will be more comfortable starting with the right plane. And click on the right plane and start doing the sketch. So you can start by creating a line, maybe a continuous line. It's not required that these need to be according to dimension. You can just randomly create and then you can later dimension it. So one thing you can do is, when you're creating this random sketch, at least make sure that all your lines are like vertical and horizontal, so that will not be an extra work for you when you're dimensioning things. So there's one thing you need to start, do something before you start anything. That'll be click on the origin, control, click on this line, and then go for a midpoint, so that this will be constrained. And click on the tick mark and you can start dimensioning this. So that would be 60 here, and 15 here, 30 here, another 15 here, another 15 here, and the top will be 15 plus 60 plus 60 will be 90. And also what you need to see is create a center line and just make sure that your center line is falling here, and then similarly select this point, select this line, and then go for midpoint so that this line is lying at the midpoint of this. Now you can click on the tick mark. So what is remaining? Alright, now you can select, you can start, or you can continue giving the dimension here. So this will be 70 and this will be 70 as well. So as you can see that the sketch is almost fully constrained, except that you have to give this length. That'll be 150, and lastly you have to dimension this. So now you see that the sketch is fully constrained. It's not required that you need to use each and every dimension it's not required that you have to select or you have to give each and every dimension that's given in this drawing. It's just that whenever you are inserting dimensions, you don't insert your own values. Just make sure that you're inserting according to the values that are given in the drawing. If you have inserted some values of your own, then the sketch would show that it's fully constrained, and then you might miss some constraints here. So exit the sketch now, and you can go for features, extrude boss and base, and that will be 60 each on both sides. Alright, now we can again select the right plane, right click, go for the sketch, and simply create a line from here and convert entities for this. Exit the sketch, and now you can go for extrude boss and base. 10 on both sides will do. And now you have to mirror the same feature on the other side. So let's click on the feature here and then go for mirror and select the faces to mirror as the front plane. Click on the tick mark, and that is done. Now the next thing you have to do will be to create a slot here. So to create the slot, go for the sketch and click on the surface. Okay, and we can simply use a corner rectangle and just draw and use an arc, center point arc, and just draw here, remove this line, and then use a center line from here to here, and use this center line and this, and go for midpoint and this one, and then you can go for smart dimension and dimension it as 7.5, and this also as 7.5, 7.5, and select the line, this arc and this line here, and then go for tangent, tick mark, select this circle and this line here, and then go for tangent once again, tick mark, select this circle and this line here, and go for tangent. So it's not required that you have to create that, so Control Z. So just make sure that you have that, and finally dimension this as 50, and the distance from here to here is actually not required, so it's fully constrained here. Exit the sketch now, and then go for feature, extruded cut, and you can give up to next here, tick mark. So that has completed that slot over there. So now you gotta create 4 holes. So we'll first create a hole here, a circle. Just create a first hole. That'll be of diameter 17, and at a distance of how much? So it's 25, right? So you just give 25 from here to here, and at a distance of how much? 15, right? 15. So it should be 15. So from here to here is 15. Now you can select or exit the sketch and just do an extruded cut and up to next, extruded cut, up to next, double enter, and you can simply select this extruded cut and then go for mirror and mirror it with respect to this plane here. Click on the tick mark, select this cut and this mirror, and then go for mirror and then you can select the front plane here, click on the tick mark, and that will complete the drawing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any doubt, you can comment below the video, or you can also write to me at ketia.prorotuser@gmail.com for any special requests. Stay tuned, subscribe, share, and also you can hit on the bell icon to get regular updates whenever I upload new videos. Thank you and stay tuned.